Hi, I'm Nancy.
And I'm John.
And we are J&N Travels.
Today's J&N Chatter is, have we outgrown amusement parks and now have to go to theme parks?
I think we have.
I think we have too. Well, our go-to now, we had kids, so that was a big pop, but our go-tos were the Storylands, the Canopy Lakes, the Six Flags.
I have to interject and say I wasn't much of an amusement park person until I started dating you, because you took me to a lot of amusement parks. And we had a lot of fun.
Right, that was a fun thing. That's what we have up here in the Northeast.
Yeah.
We don't have the big theme parks.
And growing up, I used to see commercials for Canopy Lake, and I thought, Canopy Lake is so far away, and my family never took us to Canopy Lake, but I remember the first time you took me there, and I absolutely loved it.
And what was the park that is now Six Flags out in Agawam, Mass?
Oh,
what was that called? Was that Paragon Park, or is it
no, Paragon Park. I did grow up. Paragon Park is where I ended up going to an amusement park. That was in Hull, Mass. But that was called in Agawam, Mass. That's where it is. It's Six Flags now. Riverside.
Riverside.
It was called Riverside.
And then there was down one in Revere, right? Revere Beach.
Yeah, I never
had
been
amusement
there.
park
Yeah,
too.
I never been to that one. I pretty much went to Paragon Park because it was only a half hour from Weymouth, where I grew up, and that was in Hull, Mass.
Okay, so that's basically what we grew up with. It was carnival rides, so you could see at any fair now.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we first started going, you'd buy a whole book of tickets, and you'd use a certain amount of tickets per ride. And then the theme parks caught on to the fact of just having an all-inclusive, and so now all the amusement parks do an all-inclusive, which is obviously the way to go, less waste. So that's what we grew up with, and it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then we started going through our life to Disney World.
Oh, yes.
We had kids, we were going to Disney World every other year. Well, over the years, we were getting very sick of the amusement parks.
Yeah, we outgrew them because, once you go to Disney and you experience the themed rides, I should say, you get spoiled.
Yeah, because this was a big difference that used to get us. And you got to include Universal in this also.
Mm-hmm.
The queues.
Mm-hmm.
We would wait at an amusement park, long lines, heat, no air conditioning, basically staring at the person in front of you for an hour until you get on the ride. Right. Theme parks, the queue lines were themed. You could watch something the whole way in. I mean, at Universal, I remember them having cartoons and different things on the TV sets, and Disney, you had incredible theming on the way into the rides.
Like Mount Everest had the whole expedition.
Yeah, they actually had authentic gear from the expeditions.
Yes,
you're right.
Really, really cool. And like me, who is a little bit afraid of roller coasters, I mean, that kind of relaxes you. You walk through, and I don't know.
Well, they build up a storyline.
Yeah, that's
Amusement parks, you wait in a long line in the heat.
Mm-hmm.
You get on the ride. The ride lasts 30 seconds long, and you do it all over again the next ride.
Right.
Theme parks, it builds up an adventure. It builds up a story going in.
That's a good way to put it. It does build up an adventure. It tells a story.
Right, and a lot of the queues are air conditioned, and they have things to look at.
Yeah.
And then by the time you get to the ride, you have a whole storyline in your head. Mm-hmm. Get on the rides, and most of the rides are longer. I remember at Disney World they had that Ellen ride where you'd go for a theme, which was a ride. I remember they did the Jeopardy spoof.
Oh yeah, that was really clever how they did that.
Then you'd sit in the room in movable seats that moved. It was air conditioned, and you'd see animatronic dinosaurs and a whole different show. Yeah. It was just incredible. It is. Right, and so when you get used to it, it's very hard to go back to the old amusement rides. Yeah,
I remember in these amusement parks, even though they were fun, the roller coasters are a little bit more rickety. I get a little worried that they might break down,
No, it's a very good point. Like, you'd go to Canopy Lake, and they keep that park up well.
It's clean, it's nice. It's very clean.
But you'd swear the old wooden roller coaster was an old wooden roller coaster for 100 years, and you'd swear it was going to go off the tracks or collapse.
I mean, I did ride the wooden roller coaster at Paragon Park, but I was scared of them. But I did do it, but I'm not a big fan of the roller coasters. But the one in Disney, I don't know. They're so much fun.
Well, you had the old amusement park at Lincoln Park. You had the old one down at King's Dominion down in, I'm not sure, it was down south a little bit.
Yeah.
They were all fun, but they had their big negative sides to it. The biggest part being the lines. Now your theme parks actually have, like you go to Disney World, you have a fast pass to go on a ride. If you go on a fast pass at Six Flags, you've got to pay almost twice the price of your ticket just to have the use of a fast pass. It's ridiculous. So we haven't been to an amusement park in a few years, and I think the only way we go back now is if we had grandchildren down the road, or the kids ever wanted to go back to them, which I don't see happening.
I don't think so. No, I think my son, or our son, went to Six Flags with his friends, like maybe 3 years ago, and he said he had a good time, but we're a little bit spoiled.
Well, he spent 2 hours, he said, waiting in lines.
Yes, it was a long day.
People get sick before him in the ride, and they close the ride down.
That's right. He was. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So basically, to highlight it, and you interject here if I forgot anything, but the negatives, the positives that a theme park has over an amusement park: the wait in line is a lot longer and a lot hot. There is no air conditioning. The theme parks, you have air conditioning, you have themed storylines.
Yeah.
The actual ride is longer.
Yep.
And also we're forgetting a big part of it. The theme parks had great entertainment. Remember the shows and stuff, and the fireworks.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
Would put the amusement parks to shame.
Right.
But what are the theme parks we went to? I guess would be considered Disney World, Universal, Busch Gardens, and after Busch Gardens, can you think of other themes? What would be considered theme parks other than that? Disney, Universal, Busch Gardens. What else would you consider a theme park? Well, I can't think of any right now, but those are the ones we're using for reference. So, anything else you want to add to that?
No.
Okay. Well, that's it for our comparison. Be interested to see. Do you guys still go to amusement parks? Do you like amusement parks? Or do you stick strictly to theme parks?
I guess that's it for now. So remember, stay young, have fun.